Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Bearcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. Man who will pilot the attack is J.J. Cole. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to...
Makes the grab and room to run. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. The running back has it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to Green. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Bearcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable...
Snags it, and there's... Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
The Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, FIU. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Makes the grab. It's Reed. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Luck. Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Bearcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. The AT unit on the field. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Touchdown, Bearcats. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to the running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Could be an alley. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
And the returner goes down. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's locked. Got it behind the line, it's Burns. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Finds his man, it's Burns. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised, in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going to ride this running back.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Here's a little room there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always win.
And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Luck. And to get rid of it quickly.
Quarterbacks have got to play fast. If they know you're throwing from the pocket an empty set, you know you're not getting a lot of extra help in pass protection, right? No running backs, no tight ends helping out these offensive linemen. I think that's a play the quarterback has got to do a better job just getting the ball a hair sooner.
That's caught. It's Brown.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Quickly complete. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. Under fire. And it's a sack. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete on third down.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete.
You had it in your hand.
To wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 10 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence.
TV went on.
And get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Running inside, it's Brown. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a man. It's locked. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Bearcats. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Creates a little room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Turns it on at midfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McNeil.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. To the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. One more time, it's Brown. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Hand off for Brown. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. They'll give it to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Panther! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to...
Looking for a huge play. Makes a deep grab. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Bearcats leap back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. On the run, it's Lions. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Handoff to the single running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. With the catch, it's McNeil. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. To the ground with the back. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. At the 30. He's at the... in with the pick six. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, going for it and getting it on fourth down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take the shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize on all this good mojo now going their way.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but...
He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Panthers! The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. Here comes the heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win. Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And, David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can